This is probably the handsomest character from Hungarian history. He gave a poetry reading so inspiring he sparked a revolution. His name is Sándor Petőfi, and on March 15th, Petőfi read the poem The National Song as well as 12 demands of the Habsburg Austrians to an angry crowd on the steps of the National Museum. It's interesting the important role that literature played during the early stages of this revolution. Poets organized this event, the crowd seized printing presses to produce revolutionary literature, they immediately rushed to the release of an imprisoned poet. While the Hungarian Revolution was very much the result of a period of great European upheaval and existing domestic tensions in Hungary and Austria, immediately inspired by other concurrent revolutions against the Habsburgs, Petőfi's recitation before the crowd definitely colors this moment like nothing else. Petőfi was born Alexander Petrovich to an assimilated Serbian father and a Slovak mother, and he started writing as Petőfi as a young man along with the milieu of other politically minded poets. His impact on Hungarian literature was immense, with writers emulating his style for generations to come. His work has been translated into over 50 languages, and the first animated feature film in Hungary, the psychedelic Johnny Corncob, is based on an epic poem of his. You should watch it if you haven't. Petőfi lived for revolution, and he wasn't all talk. Despite being a flamboyant 5'4" poet with just a few months of military experience, Petőfi joined the Polish general Józef Bem to fight the Russian military in Transylvania, who had been called in to assist the Habsburgs. And unsurprisingly, he did not survive that decision. His body was never found, and there are some theories that he may have been taken to Siberia and died there as a prisoner of war, but regardless, his memory has far outlasted him. Historian Miklos Molnar says that copies of this painting of him scrawling "My homeland" in his own blood could be found hung in even the poorest peasants' houses after 48. Future artists would write fan fictions about him, or stories about him secretly surviving and living amongst the people. His legacy has been invoked time and time again throughout Hungarian history, especially during particularly political moments, and there's a pop music radio station in Hungary named Petőfi Radio, and you can find statues of him in basically every Hungarian town. The funniest one I think I've seen is this extremely twinkish one in a Hungarian town in Ukraine. If you like this and other Hungarian content, please follow and subscribe to my podcast.